Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel, guys. You've got your favorite broskies here, Bert and Lanny. And I sold one position, moved it into two current positions, added over 28% more income from the move, and now I hold one less stock.
Smash that subscribe button, everybody. Give this video a thumbs up. Holler at your boys, the Dividend Diplomats. We cannot wait to talk about this. Lanny's simplifying that portfolio down. He's getting rid of some losers. He's getting some of the bottom of the barrel, some of the shit, and just everything is going out. So everybody, let's buckle up.
Yeah, it's been another year. You guys remember last year had a big, simplification, number of stock reduction year. Oh, by the way, hopefully you guys got a nice Sunday morning cup of coffee going right now. This year has been pretty much a lot of the same. I've exited quite a few in my portfolio. I've exited quite a few in my wife's portfolio. Now, there's a certain stock that I talked about a couple weeks ago, and I just kept questioning, why do I still own it? Sure, the dividend yield was close to 5%.
Beautiful.
Sure, they might be turning around by paying down debt,
Fantastic.
but
Hype
but
train.
yeah, exactly. But negative earnings, free cash flow decreasing year over year, plus the appreciation just wasn't there. And there was no dividend growth to the stock. And then I said, you know what? I posed the question, guys. And yes, we're talking about Viatris. I was like, should I sell out of my over $2,200 position of Viatris and just move enough back into Pfizer to cover the lost dividend and then maybe do something else with the excess value that I had after the sale? And that's exactly what I did.
Oh man. So, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, if you recap here, Lanny had over 200 shares of Viatris. In fact, that final share count when
Oh,
you sold it,
it's unfortunate.
it was 213.81 shares. It had a market value of $2,274. That's gone. Forget about it and see you. And yet, Viatris has a high dividend yield. So you lost some income along the way. That dividend impact, like, whew, what was the dividends that went out the
Yeah,
door when
they
you sold
And they
Viatris?
they pay 48 cents a year or 12 cents a quarter. So with 214 shares, I lost over $102 in dividend income, guys. But remember, I sold it at 2,200, almost $75 at the time of the sale. And then I wanted to move the exact amount that I needed to almost cover the lost dividend from Pfizer, guys, ticker symbol PFE. Because if you don't remember, Viatris was the spinoff from Pfizer about 5 years ago when they spun off the Upjohn with the Mylan business to create Viatris. And so I sold Viatris, and I moved actually exactly $1,500 into Pfizer, grabbing 59.65 shares. So remember, I lost $102.63 from selling Viatris, but I gained back $102.60 from Pfizer, Bert.
Yes, that's man. I was going to say it's almost neutral, but you lost 3 cents.
I did lose 3 cents, but wait, I still had
Oh,
$774.97, guys. Now, I could have done a lot of things. I could have put it into Bitcoin. I could have, maybe bought some more Band-Aids for my cut pinky. Maybe I could have bought a couple extra bags for the lawnmower that UPS delivered to the wrong house and still decided to take a picture saying it was delivered, but yet it was to the wrong house.
hold on.
Now,
Check that stock price here for UPS.
yeah, let's check. Are they over or under $90 a share?
Yeah, guess.
88.42.
86.15.
All right, I wasn't too far off. So, but this is not about UPS. So I could have done a lot of things with the extra $775. Would I go into VYM, the ETF I buy weekly? Would I put it into VOO? Would I put it into VIG?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I put it into SEHD. Well, Bert, what I did end up doing with the $774.97, again, using every penny from that sale, because that plus the Pfizer investment equals exactly what I got from the Viatris sale. I did end up buying that dividend ETF of Chuck Schwab SCHD, grabbing 28.32 shares, Bert.
That's huge. So that was that extra $774.97 thrown in there with a yield of nearly 3.75%. That added $29.03 to your forward dividend income.
Those 3 pennies, man, helped them fix that rounding because it was a pure net add of $29 then in income. So I sold Viatris and I increased the income overall by $29, or 28%, 28.25% actually of an increase to the dividend income now to the portfolio with one less stock position because I already own Pfizer and SCHD. And then not only that, but Pfizer does about a 2% increase every year with an almost 7% dividend yield. And SCHD, we all know historically their dividend growth rate is fairly significant.
Yeah, which is huge. I mean, Viatris wasn't growing its dividend. Sure, it had that 5% yield, but it wasn't growing it. And we need that income to grow to fight and battle inflation. So,
yeah. So slimmed down one stock, added more income, and I think added more overall growth rate to the portfolio on the passive income side.
it's the beauty of it. So, again, just to summarize here, what Lanny, the Italian stallion,
Right.
he
Let's
sold
go.
$22,075 of Viatris, bought $1,500 of Pfizer, bought $775 of SCHD, with a net increase in that dividend income of $29 per share.
What do you think of the move, Bert?
Hate it. Kidding. Of course, it's great. I dumped Viatris, I think, last year. So I was out on the Viatris train. So Pfizer, they're getting a little bit of boost right now. It looks like you grabbed them at 25.15, I think, a share, just a hair over 25. They're increasing now. They're gaining some momentum. You're starting to see some momentum in pharma. I think they were 25.75 last time I checked.
Oh, really?
Sorry, 25.74. Excuse me.
Ooh. Oh, so I'm
No.
actually up 60 cents a share.
Yeah, Viatris. Let's see what Viatris has done.
What are they at?
10.69.
All right, so I think a 7 cent gain.
Okay, but I mean, the point is, you like Pfizer better. Let's just take a step back and think about what you did. You didn't like Viatris. You didn't like their debt. You didn't like their lack of dividend growth. You put it into Pfizer, a company you like more, and you put the rest into SCHD, an ETF you like more. So I love this move because you put money in places you don't like into places you do like. That is a net positive at the end of the day.
Oh, and there's many more moves to make, guys. It's so funny how, you keep pulling these, I don't know, I call them like little tricks out of the pocket to add income without actually, again, making more money, saving more money. So again, it's using the capital you have and trying to get more out of it, trying to squeeze more juice out of the capital, guys. I did just that, added more income, added more dividend growth to the overall portfolio, guys. So let me know what you think. Do you like the move? Do you hate the move? What would you have done with the sale of Viatris at $2,275 in cash? Let me know in the comments.
If you haven't already, everyone subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And what do we tell all those diplomaniacs out there, Lanny?
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and get some good sleep. Now, guys, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack. That was Bert the Hurt and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.